And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Beam.
All right, let's take one more look at that flood warning. For the most part, like I said, still seeing that same flood warning for that Portneuf River. It's been about a month and a half now. We've been seeing more of that melting. River's still in those upper 9s, so 9.7 feet right now. And that is a slow drop. We saw 9.8 before that, and of course we did see above 10 this last week. So it is starting to move back down, but unfortunately we haven't even melted off all that snow that's in the mountains just yet. So that is going to continue to be above flood stage for quite some time. Storm Tracker for the most part seeing a lot of clouds in the Pocatello, Idaho Falls region. But for the most part, not seeing anything in the way of rain hitting the ground. A lot of that quick passing storms moving through. But for the most part, you're seeing mostly cloudy conditions, and that's going to be what continues moving forward for the next couple of hours. Unfortunately, that next wave of rain is going to start to kick in. As you can see, this is the wave that we saw move through with all those scattered storms and showers around the region for today. A little bit of a dry slot is moving through right now. And then we have more clouds on their way through behind that. And then an even stronger wave right behind that. Strongest of the waves are actually going to be Monday afternoon to Tuesday, as well as on Wednesday. And Future Tracker, for the most part, seeing it more in the afternoon. So around 3, you see that first wave solidify. It does back out by 11 o'clock at night, but for the most part, you do see a lot of that snow stick around near Driggs, Jackson, and Yellowstone over in the Wyoming area. So you are seeing a lot of that snow move throughout the day in the upper regions, but for the most part, it's rain down here in the Snake River Plain. Light chance of rain in the Snake River Plain for tonight. That's in the back half after that dry slot starts to move through. 43 in Pocatello, 40 in Idaho Falls. Central Mountains see a chance of snow, and those temperatures are a little bit closer to freezing. 36 in Chalice, 38 in Salmon, with those below freezing temperatures in Leadore and Stanley. And then finally for tonight in the Highlands of Western Wyoming, you see that snow continue. You've been seeing that throughout the day. 34 in Island Park, 34 in Jackson. Now, as we move forward to tomorrow, we're basically seeing more of that moisture start to solidify as we move through. More snow in the Highlands and Western Wyoming. 41 in Island Park, 44 in Jackson. Staying away from freezing for those highs, but unfortunately at night it is getting below freezing. Central Mountains in the snow, rain mix, and for the most part staying a little bit warmer. 52 in Chalice, 54 in Salmon. And then finally, for the Snake River Plain, wave of rain solidifies. We've been seeing a lot of these scattered systems move through. It's finally going to get a more solid wave moving through tomorrow and Tuesday. 52 in Pocatello, 51 in Idaho Falls. That's a 10-degree drop from what we saw today and yesterday. And as we look at that 7-day, that's what the temperatures stick near for the next couple, pretty much for the whole week. We see a lot of mid-50s, lower 50s, even some upper 40s. As we get closer to Thursday, Friday, you see a little bit of a mix move through at 49, and at night even getting down to exactly freezing on Wednesday and Thursday. It starts to scatter out in the back half of the week, but for the most part, we have no dry days for the next 7 days. We are seeing something move through every day. Idaho Falls sees that mix move through a little bit earlier on Wednesday, but for the most part sees the same rain every day type mentality, especially with some of those temperatures getting close to freezing as well. Teton area, once again, a lot of that moisture mixes and snow, though, for the most part in the Tetons. They've been seeing still some of that upper elevation snow. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it does scatter off with temperatures in those mid-40s. And then finally, for your Central Mountains, a lot of that mix all the way through till Thursday. That snow picks up there, but for the most part, every single day we're seeing that moisture. And I know, so if you're in those upper elevations, get your snow boots back out. If you're down here in the Snake River Plain,
get your snow boots back out.
Maybe,
no, your rain boots. Get your rain boots back out. I would say rain boots, definitely have an umbrella on hand, but be expected to see a little bit of that mix that we saw last weekend. Good, well, I'm hoping to see that sunshine real quick, like. All right.
Give it at least 7 days.
All right. Rain